Hi, I am Alberto Ferro from London Contemporary School of Piano, and I would like to talk to you today about harmonic improvisation. So something that I get asked a lot from my improvisation student is how do I get to the next step? How do I pick the next note? And this is something that I think is very important to address, although it's not going to be easy to do it in one single video. But for that, we're gonna put some more videos on improvisation. So make sure you subscribe to the school channel and you hit the notification bell so for when new video come out on the similar topic. I would say that there are many ways to address, obviously, improvisation. And one way to look at it, especially regarding chords, is to figure out a set of chords that are important and that you need to build familiarity with. And I think you need to know how to use the 6 basic chords in one tonality. And you might know them already, so we're going to practice a little bit of potential of this. So the 6 chords are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Same thing for the left hand, although the left hand will be playing only the root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Try to get familiar with playing them at the same time. Maybe you can switch the order and try not to get lost. I think we could go to the next step, which will be how about putting few of these chords in a sequence to make maybe some nice grooves. For example, it seems easy, but at the same time requires a bit of coordination, and this starts giving you a feel of what's the flavor of each chord is. Now we can do something else on a different groove. You might see, well, this is a bit pop or rock, but that's fine as long as you build this familiarity. We can say a couple of things about these 6 chords. Now, 3 of them are major. And we can select just these to do some particular groove or particular feel. For example, right? It's with the same chords you can play a rock beat. Etc. So just by selecting the major one. Let's try with the minor ones so we can get to a more sophisticated feel. So notice that so far I haven't moved anything in my right hand. The position will always be the same, but you start getting a feel of these 6 chords. Now, the second step that we're gonna take after we have built some familiarity over this is to change the root note. So, if, for example, if my chord is 1, we can pick one of these 3 notes in the left hand. So far we have done with C, but we can use this one or that one. Now, as you can see, if you do that for each chord, the 6th chord has become 18. All right, we can start play around with this. For example, you perhaps already noticed that in my right hand I started using some different positions. These were inversions, and we'll get there in a second. So we're going to add some little step, which is how about choosing notes in the left hand that are not in the chord. So, for example, I'm going to play 3 in the right hand and 6 in the left. That's an interesting chord. I'm going to play 4 in the right hand and 5 in the left. So you can really create a lot of stuff just by putting those together. So, for example, you might recognize this. Right? That's basic. That's the principle here. Now we're going to go to the final step of this video, which is the one that perhaps will keep you busy for the next year to come. So what happens if I play the same chord in the 3 different positions that it comes with? We call this root position, inversion 1 and inversion 2. So we not only have 3 different bass notes, but also 3 different positions. Now the amount of chord that you can play is multiplied ad infinitum almost. So let's see what we can do with this. So there is a lot of potential in this, and I'm gonna close off with a little bit of more improvisation on this topic, in this way. But I just want to say that if you like some more of this discussion over piano improvisation, leave a comment and let me know what you think about this video, if you find this useful or not. Once again, please, if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel, and you can even contact us to have a discovery session with us, so we can really sit down at the piano and see in detail how is it possible to improvise in this way and in many other ways. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.